Good Morning America, and I am here with Gina Rodriguez.
Hello.
Thank you so much for waking up early with us this
kidding?
morning.
Yeah, it was my pleasure to wake up at 4 a.m.
Said no one ever.
Yeah, said no one ever, yeah.
So I know on the show you're going to be talking a lot about Deepwater Horizon.
I am.
Tell me quickly, because that's like the focus of GMA, so give me the brief synopsis of why this movie is so important to you.
Well, I think that like during the oil spill in 2010, we were all very familiar with the environmental causes of the catastrophe, but never did we talk about the human lives that were lost and those that had survived the extreme trauma of the oil spill. And I think it's beautiful that we connect with human lives. I think it's beautiful that we celebrate the human life, especially now during the time that we're living in. I think it's something that we should continue to put in the forefront of our mind, and then that conversation spur from there.
Of course. Cool. And we had Mark Wahlberg last week.
Ooh.
How was it working with him and the entire cast? I mean, it's pretty star-studded.
Oh, he's a dream. He is an absolute stud. And when I mean a stud, I mean like he is such a preservation of life. He works really very hard, and he's very giving to everybody around him. Kurt Russell is just an incredible human being. Kate Hudson is like a woman's woman, and I'm all about women that uplift each other. John Malkovich, I mean, slap me. I mean, don't.
Yeah. I was like, all right.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, everybody. Dylan O'Brien, how much I love you. I miss you. Mwah. It was pretty incredible. Peter Berg is a genius, also. So it was an experience that helped me, grow bigger wings, if you will.
Speaking of wings, it's kind of like a transition, angel, virgin. I want to talk about. Do you see where my mind is going?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, season 3 is coming up next month. Tell me, I read that you were saying this is like a little bit more of an emotional, a little bit, is there like a turn that we're taking here?
Well, we're growing up, you know, and I think that that's what's really exciting about getting to the 3rd season is that you start really settling into these characters that you've created and developed and grown with, but we are growing up. The show is growing up, and it's very exciting because that's the transformation that we make in life, period. So it's nice to be on a show that actually writes that into it. But it is, I'm on episode 6 now. We're going into episode 6 starting tomorrow, and it's good. The writing, I love you, Jenny Erman, and the staff of writers are so brilliant. The writing is so good.
And I think that's why we keep coming back, because, so many other shows, you reach a point where it's like, okay, I get it. I get what's going on. But with your show, it's everyone's growing and everyone's developing, as you're saying.
And you really kind of don't know what they're going to come up with next because we have that telenovela format. They really have this freedom, but at the same time, what's great about Jenny is that she grounds it so heavily in realism. And so as much as we're dealing with these magical realism moments and all these different characters, because I get to play a lot of different characters already, we talk about real life issues, and without judgment, without controversy, but more so like with the ability to kind of have conversations after. I like that kind of art.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I want to ask, we're on Periscope now. You are appropriately active on social media.
Appropriately active. I'm a little hyperactive.
But we love it, and your fans love it. Why is it so important to you to engage with folks on Twitter, on Instagram, the way that you do?
Well, I mean, I feel like I am a collection of so many people's hard work, and the path that they've taken have really shaped the way I look at my life and the way I've approached my life, and they did that without having any responsibility to do that. And I feel like with the blessings that I've been given and the platform that I've been given, I feel like it's an awesome responsibility to be able to do that for others, because so many amazing people have done that for me and still do that for me. I'm not alone. I'm not all of a sudden like arrived and I've, now I can give advice. On the contrary, I continue to have like these awesome people in my life that are continuing to give me advice and give me a path to follow and to go after. So if I can do that for somebody else, I mean, God, that's a huge blessing.
Hey, we're thankful for it. I know your fans on Twitter are thankful for it as well. We're getting the signal from, this means you have, I guess you have actual television to do, so this is fine. If you want to go do the show.
I guess that's why I woke up at 4 a.m.
Thank you so much for being here. So lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Enjoy. She'll be on GMA in just a couple minutes, guys. Turn on ABC. It's happening right now.
Do it.